Welcome back. Did you miss me? The blood moon is rising once more. And so now, with it, another tale shall be told, known as the Hunter. Am I going to die? Eric spoke softly to himself as he watched Slender and his proxies walk into the fog. I've done so much, he continued to speak. I've fought so many creepypastas and won. Now I'm going to die. All of his limbs were impaled by branches. I'm going to die? His body was beaten, impaled, and bleeding. No, I'm not dying here. Survived an encounter with Alex Jack. Fought Jeff the Killer to a standstill. Killed 5 Striders and showed Tiki Topi what pain is. I am not dying here. Eric began to move with all the strength he had left. He was slowly getting his left arm off of one of the branches. He'd gotten his arm free. With it, he began to pull his right arm off the branch, impaling it. Now with both arms free, he began to pull on his leg till he pulled it off the branch. Okay, time to. Just as he had said that, the last branch broke. Shit! He screamed as he fell face first onto the ground. Ow! That hurt a lot. He tried to get up. He could barely move. Bleed out soon if he didn't do something about his wounds. I have to stop the bleeding. He picked up some large sticks, put them in holes in his palms and feet. After that, Eric began to crawl his way out of the forest. Hours passed before Eric crawled out onto a road. But by this point, he was ready to pass out. Lucky for him, someone was driving by. They saw him. They stopped to call 911. "Hello, this is 911. How may I help you?" he said. "There's a kid out here on the road with branches stabbed through his hands and feet. He needs medical attention right now," and yelled into the phone. "Well, no shit. I need medical attention," Eric said in a comedic tone. It didn't take long for an ambulance to appear. Within minutes, he was on his way to the nearest hospital. On the way there, he was constantly asked the same questions. Who did this? How did this? What happened? And Eric would give the same answer. "I lost a fight." When they got him to a hospital, they apparently needed to transfer him to another better hospital via train. Eric made a joke about this when he saw the train. Thomas the train. Is that you, mate? Thomas, stop blazing, it's not 4:20 yet." The doctors didn't appreciate his humor as much. The train ride was agonizingly boring. To the point where Eric said, "If something doesn't happen soon, I'm going to unplug my machines." As soon as he said that, The train stopped. Doctors rushed him to the emergency room and put him under in order to operate. Hours went by before his family came out the door of the before he finally came out the door of the operating room. At this point, his family was notified and waiting for him. But they weren't allowed to see him until they had him hooked up in the recovery ward. The time was 11:50 p.m. and his family was finally able to see him. Their curtains were moved aside. All were mortified by what they saw. His mother's green eyes were wide in shock. His father visibly flinched at the sight of his son. His sister could barely look without having to hold back tears. Eric's father was the first to ask, "Eric, what happened to you?" "I lost a fight," was Eric's answer. "Who were you fighting?" was his dad's next question. Not who, but what, was what Eric said. As soon as he said that, his sister took a step forward. "Eric, don't tell me you were fighting Slender Man?" Eric cut her off. "Yup, the one and only." Made everyone in the room jump. He would have won if he didn't constantly teleport whenever I tried to hit him. Cheap bastard. The room fell silent, as no one could say anything. Everyone just stood there, jaw dropped. After 5 minutes of silence, Eric's family, well, friends, but I suppose, all things considered, he can consider anyone he wants as his family. His friends Mark and Jack barged through the doors. "Eric, dude, what happened?" they both said. "I tried to fight Slender Man," was Eric's answer. After another 5 minutes of silence, Mark screamed, "Are you crazy? What are we going to do now?" And that's where it ends for now. The end of the first part. The prologue, you could say. So, all I have to say to you, till the blood moon rises again.